Good morning and welcome to the Rochelle School of the Arts chapter of the National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. Thank you all for being here this morning, e-learners and campus learners, as we acknowledge the leaders at our school. I am Mrs. Ross, the advisor for the Rochelle School of the Arts chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. To begin our program, the Adrian Johnson will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Will you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. The membership of the Rochelle School of the Arts chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 5 qualities held in high esteem by the society: character, scholarship, citizenship, service, and leadership. Elena Perez will present character.
Thank you. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. Without character, no one can respect themselves, nor hope to attain the respect of others. Character is achieved, not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choices. We must be what we wish to appear to others. At this time in our lives, we are building our character and preparing ourselves to be the person adults that we want to be. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Hannah Cadenhead will now present scholarship.
Thank you. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For education ends only in life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates, strive to continually expand your world through learning opportunities. Michaela McCoy will now present Citizenship.
Thank you. Citizenship is what measures us as people. It measures our integrity and character as individuals and as members of society. Citizenship defines great people from good. It allows great people to flourish in society. It is an important characteristic that defines a nation, a school, and a community. As a school and a community, as members of NJHS, you are held to greater standards, and what you accomplish here will leave its mark on the school. From all of us at NJHS, we wish you in your upcoming year. Next, Annalise McGirt will speak about service.
Thank you. Founded in 1929, the National Junior Honor Society was created to recognize and encourage academic achievement while developing characteristics essential to citizenship in a democracy. One of those characteristics is service. Community service is not only a requirement for the NJHS, it is a moral obligation as a member of society. As leaders, you will have the ability to bring hope to someone's life and contribute to society in a positive manner. If you have shown others that community service can be a positive and rewarding experience, then you are well on your way to being a great role model. William Penn said, I expect to pass through this life but once. If there can be any kindness I can show or any good I can do, let me do it now, for I shall not return this way again. Good luck to you. Finally, Adrian Johnson will speak on leadership.
Thank you. Leadership is a trait earned, not given. It is earned by acting in ways that benefit the greater good. Leaders don't just have the courage, they have courage to do the right thing. A leader shouldn't let their actions be led by the promise of reward or recognition, but for the benefit of others. A good leader is not marked by inspiring words, but by inspiring actions. This is why anybody could be a leader. Janitors, firefighters, teachers, animals, and even you can be a leader. As Honor Society members, you will be leaders whether you're an officer or not. Because as members, you will be encouraged to do the right thing in hopes that others will follow your example. Your dedication to help others will define you as a leader. Devote yourself to causes that interest you and listen to the needs of others. Listening and action should go hand in hand. As Honor Society members, you are already all leaders, and I wish you luck on your journey to become the best leaders possible. Now for our advisor, Mrs. Ross.
Thank you all for your inspiring words. Inductees, take heed in their advice and follow in their footsteps. It is no secret that the National Junior Honor Society members are held to a different standard, an expectation that has been set higher than the rest. It is for this reason, this ability to strive and push yourself forward, that you have been chosen to be members of the Rochelle chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. Before we officially induct you, I give you one final piece of advice. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. Will our inductees and members please rise? Repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. You may be seated. With this pledge, you have now committed yourselves to always seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of our school, the well-being of our community, and the honor of our country. Thank you. Our 2020-2021 inductees for this school year will now be confirmed by receiving their certificate, membership card, and pin. Inductees, you will rise and walk up to the front of the stage. After you receive your certificate, membership, and pin, you will take a picture, and then you will walk back down to the front of the stage. Liam Aiden. Aideny, sorry. Reese Ekray Smith. Casmine Banks. Caleb Bates. Colby Brown. Congratulations. Paige Cox. Yesenia Dean. Hunter Dent. Alexis Echeverria. Ow. Lauren Esquivel. Gabriel Funchen. Hannah Goller. Miracle Grant. Kristen Harris Cates. Jacob Heist. Jackson Insalako. Jeremy Jones. Natalie Craig. Milani Lee. Mackenzie Mathers. Joshua Mateos. Casey Matson. Braden Mizell. Noah Masonbacher. Gabriella Nagula. Veronica O'Rasky. Berlin Raffel. Lily Rivera.
Lily's getting her pin. Yay.
Finley Samuels. Shelby Schaefer. Autumn Smith. Violet Smith. Noah Stahl. Audrey Tanier.
Audrey.
Angelia Williams. Please join me now in a round of applause for the 2020-2021 National Junior Honor Society members of the Rochelle School of the Arts Chapter. We will now have some closing remarks from our principal, Mrs. Julie Ward.
I'm a little taller than some of them were, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me. First, I want to say a huge congratulations to everyone here. I think this is one of the largest groups that we have inducted into National Junior Honor Society, so I want to say big congratulations to all of you because that tells me how hard our students are working. So I'm very proud of all of you. You know, we normally would have had this event in an evening ceremony where you and your family members could have come and they could have been a part of celebrating with you here in the theater space at Rochelle. And we couldn't do that this year. So we're trying to make the best of that and provide opportunities for them to be able to see the recording of the ceremony. We'll get those pictures to you so you'll have a photo of standing here at the front of the room. And we just want to say a big congratulations. You know, today we had a no uniform pass for our students who had earned that through their ROAR card with the marks that they had received or not received, as the case may be. And I noticed that there were so many of you that were able to participate in that. And so while you weren't in your fancy dress up clothes that you might have been if we could have had an evening event, you're showing through your clothing today that you are out there setting a great example and being a leader on our campus. And for that, I am very grateful. We will continue to look to those of you who will be returners to Rochelle next year for you to be great leaders across our campus next year. Some of our students are going to be moving on to high school, and we look forward to hearing amazing things about you all and the way you become strong leaders in the new school that you'll be attending. Sometimes when people find out I'm a principal, they ask about my job and what I like about my job. And then sometimes the conversation might turn a little bit because maybe those people out in the community have heard a story or a news report about kids or teenagers that aren't always making the best choices. And those people sometimes get the headlines in the news. You know, kids these days aren't doing a good job, or kids these days are not making good choices. And you know what I tell them? I say, you don't know the kids I know. I know great kids. I know creative kids. I know kids that are working hard, that are giving back to their schools and their community. So I'm here to tell you there's great hope in our future because we have amazing kids in our elementary and middle school that go on to high school who continue to do amazing things, go to college or out in the career world, and they're making a difference in our communities. So I want you to know your hard work encourages me, and it encourages the other adults who are here on our campus or that you come in contact with outside of our school in our community. You are already seen as leaders, and we appreciate that about you, and we're grateful that you're using your skills in a great way to serve your school, your community, your families, and I'm very proud of that. For those of you who are returning to Rochelle next year, we'll hold another induction ceremony at the beginning of the school year in the fall for those students that will be eligible as 7th graders next year, the kids who are finishing 6th grade this year. So some of you will be invited to be a part of that program, and you'll be maybe sitting in the audience supporting some new students who will be coming on board. We look forward to that time. It's going to be great. We hope that next year we'll be maybe past some of the restrictions we've had this year with COVID, and we'll be able to have a more active National Junior Honor Society on our school campus, and you'll be able to be more active out in the community because we have great things in mind and in store for you, and we know that that's going to result in great things for our school. So on behalf of Mr. Brackman and Mrs. Bryant and the other staff members here at Rochelle, we want to say congratulations. Thank you for your hard work, and we look forward to finishing this year strong. And at the very end, we get through all the testing, we'll have some fun times to close out the year. We will be having an awards ceremony for each of our middle school grade levels for grades 6, 7, and 8. We're going to hold that most likely in the gym. We're not sure we can fit everybody in here in this space and maintain our distancing, but we'll be able to recognize you and some of your classmates for other wonderful achievements this year as we are closing out this school year. So thank you again, congratulations, and thank you to Mrs. Ross and the students behind me who have assembled such a wonderful program today. We hope that you'll take your little pin. Normally we would have pinned that on you, or your parent or a family member would have pinned it on you. Perhaps that's something you might like to put on your lanyard or on your shirt or something today, and let that be something that kind of stands out to be able to show others that there is something special about you and you've been recognized for it. So we hope you'll wear that proudly and continue to be a great representative here at Rochelle. So thank you. And I believe, Ms. Ross, this will conclude our program. Okay, this will conclude our program. Ms. Ross will give you instructions for returning to class. Thank you.